Night owls of Reddit, what is the creepiest things you've experienced while everyone else was sleeping? Got a house share going on right now, and every one of the lads has heard a female voice in a particular hall. Thing is, none of us has brought a girl home in months. We have all just assumed one of us have got lucky. We've taken the cats to bed so it can't be them. And our neighbors don't get back to January. We are not as afraid of her as we once were, but there is definitely a voice coming from somewhere in the house. And we can all agree she starts by humming, although no one has made out many of the words. I've heard her 4 times now, and I'm 90% sure she is not speaking Portuguese, English, or Spanish. One of you is watching **** too loud. The cause of 80% of paranormal events. It was a spooky ghost. This is ectoplasm. Incoming. Oh **** incoming. Run, the ghost is coming to get us. ! Oh boy, here we go. Given that I already wrote a short story on another post, I'll keep this brief. It is 11 PM. My girlfriend is laying beside me after I peel her off of me. She hasn't been asleep long and always requires me to be there. So now that she is out, it is time to play Skyrim. After some computer issues, I decide to just go red in the kitchen. I start to hear movement in the driveway beside the kitchen. I was a bit spooked, but I figured it was a large stray cat. About 25 minutes later, I hear human-like footsteps on the roof. I go back to my room and get a gun. I walk outside and look around. Someone put a ladder to the roof and was checking out the chimney. Sadly, my chimney isn't real. It's just a bunch of bricks with no attached fireplace or anything. They look at me, the bolt off of the roof, maybe a 22-foot drop and run. I got a free ladder out of it. I never saw that person again. He wasn't Santa. 1. Back in high school, I was watching a movie on the couch with my dad's laptop. Parents, little brother and dog are asleep. Then there was this noise. It was so *************************** loud. It sounded like someone threw a chair against a wall in the basement. No one woke up. I grabbed a bat, went downstairs, and not a single thing was out of place. Spooked me good. 2. A couple of years ago, I stayed home with our dog while my parents went on a little trip. It was about 3 AM. The dog woke up and walked to the edge of the bed, has 13 pounds, and started growling ***************************. There were a couple of lights on, but the house was mainly dark. He jumped off the bed and walked to the doorway and growled like I've never heard him do before. This time I grabbed a billy bat. My dad was a cop and was instantly ready to someone up. I turned on every light, checked every door/window/room, and there was nothing. I had something like the first happen to me once with a really loud bang against a window. Looked outside, nothing's there. It was only hours later, when the sunlight started to hit the window, right, that I saw and just the perfect outline of feathers on the window. A bird must have flown into it at full speed. That happened one morning when I was about 13. Was just sitting in the living room at like 7 AM when the house shook from some sort of impact. My stepdad came out to see what the hell it was. Obviously I had no idea. We didn't discover the cause until an hour later. A hawk, while apparently chasing after another bird, slammed into our front window. Left a few feathers stuck to the glass and 3 streaks where its face hit. I couldn't sleep one night. Out of nothing I heard like a really loud dog yowl. Blame Google Translate if it's wrong. For a solid 10 seconds downstairs. I live alone and don't own a pet. Close. It's howl. Everything else is fine though. I didn't mean howling, but more like screaming in pain. Like when you step on their paws. I call that a yelp, but that might just be me. To me, yelps are short expressions of pain or fear. Howls are like long barks. Yowl probably works best here. But also we're being a little pedantic over a perfectly good translation. I used to share a room with my little sister. It was a huge room, and it was really dark and late, like 2 AM. At some point I hear someone clap their hands just once. I froze but didn't do anything. Then all of a sudden I feel 2 hands pushing down in my feet. I ran out of the room all the way to my parents' room downstairs. We came back, and my sister was sleeping. She wouldn't have done that anyways, and there was nobody in the room but us. I still can't comprehend. This sounds straight out how The Conjuring. Lots of weird asterisk after broadcast asterisk on local channels. I was a babysitter in my teens and would often stay up until parents came home, which was usually from around 11 PM to even up to 4 AM. I'd stay up and watch TV, and oftentimes that'd be local channels, which get asterisk weird in the tiny hours. Yeah, I'd often get infomercials, but since no commercial slots would ever sell during those hours, they basically put interstitial things instead. Bits of music videos or weird local access asterisk. Now, the strongest channel was channel 8, and so if your tuner was asterisk, you'd pick up ghosts of it on channels 9 and 7, though thankfully channel 7 never had much on it, and 9 was the same as 10, so you'd never really notice, or have to worry about it. I learned channel 9 wasn't just 10 stretched across 2 frequencies but actually a mirror of it, so that 9 would go offline at about midnight, while 10 kept airing. So one night, the kids are in bed, I'm sitting in the living room quietly watching whatever is on channel 9, and the program finally ends. But instead of it just cutting to black all out beeping on a blue background like the higher channels did when they went offline, it cut to fuzz, but superimposed onto this fuzz was a skeletal face that kept shaking back and forth like a no gesture. There was no audio, just the face as it shook back and forth with no noise. It was frightening, and so I scrambled to the TV to change it back to literally any other channel, and by sheer bad luck I chose to click it down to 8. Something had glitched on channel 8's broadcast, wherein a woman with her hair pulled back and very heavy smoky makeup was being interviewed, but the footage was looping about 4 frames, over and over and over, going, and in the middle of her turning her head. She wasn't a skeleton. She just had an expression showing her teeth and such heavy makeup that the ghost of it on channel 9 made her look like a skeletal face. Though, seeing it, it was still asterisk horrifying in a way I can't explain. She had extremely light blue eyes which made her eyes stand out with such heavy smoky makeup like eyeballs in a socket. I'm sure she was just caught in an awkward frame and everything was normal, it just was repeating that moment where he looked creepiest. I hit the TV, wondering if it was a signal thing with the box, and while it fluttered it didn't fix it, and I figured it was a station problem. I went up to channel 10, which was okay for a few moments until it too cut to fuzz. I then clicked around to all the other channels. Everything was either frozen, fuzz, or like channel 8, a repeating segment over and over. Then the channel I was on let out a loud piercing beep, and all the power went off. The TV blinked off, the kitchen lights turned off, everything, even the clocks and the microwave, the fridge, everything. You could hear the electricity dissipate in a wee noise as it all wound down. The house had very big windows, so as soon as my vision adjusted I realized that the power was completely gone from miles around. No street lights, no cars, absolutely nothing. I can't tell you what it's like to see a city as far as the eye can see with no power at all. You don't think about it, but it gives off this aura that everything is dead. You expect even a few little lights to be on, security lights, even backup generators, or ambient light from the city, some kind of whirring, but it's all completely vanished, all dead. Everything was dead. You could hear the wind going through the houses, the alleys, the trees, the tall power lines. The black-lit houses were even darker against the sky, which at night seemed lighter simply by contrast with the stars. It was truly unreal. The power was entirely off for another hour, where I saw lights from the parents' car return to the driveway. The first artificial light I had seen for an entire asterisk hour. They came in and were glad everyone was okay, and told me that the dad would drive me home while the mom stayed here, that there had been a fire at the power station that incidentally was right beside the broadcasting station. For a bit there I thought this was going to end in some kind of local 58 asterisk. At least there was a sensible explanation in the end. Local 58 asterisk me up so bad because of how brutally realistic it is. You can't possibly explain this asterisk 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 to kids who didn't grow up with like 5 channels of local broadcasting, you know. God asterisk asterisk asterisk. There's a window right up against the head of my bed, and I woke up in the middle of the night for a glass of water and saw a pair of glowing eyes in my window. Turns out it was just a baby possum, but it made me jump out of my skin. He visits often. He's an adult now. I named him Jimbo. A wholesome ghost story.